Good afternoon, everyone. I'm reporting here from State College, Pennsylvania, where we're in the midst of a pretty heavier snowfall band this afternoon, with snowfall rates approaching 1 inch per hour. These heavier snowfall rates are causing for treacherous road conditions. The crew just went through about 10 minutes ago, and look at that, the road is already snow covered, and we're seeing the same story going on across much of central Pennsylvania. Let's take a look at the radar.
It was only an 80-mile-per-hour hurricane, so it really strengthened very quickly over the last 24 hours, and that is because of the very favorable conditions across the Atlantic. We have very warm ocean temperatures and very low amounts of wind shear. The globe are connected. Think of an atmosphere like a river, and everything's connected. So this year we had this El Nino develop across the central Pacific Ocean. Due to these projected storms, the Storm Prediction Center has issued a slight risk in this yellow area across much of eastern PA.
How have the temperatures looked this week, and how will they change this weekend?
So temperatures this week have been pretty cold, with highs only in the 30s and 40s, so pretty cold, especially what we've seen last week.
Good Friday evening. I'm student meteorologist Dennis Khrulov here with your Friday evening CNET forecast. Looking at the live camera outside of Beaver Stadium this afternoon, we have blue skies, and that is seen across much of the Commonwealth this afternoon. High pressure moving in. We are a little chilly this afternoon, sitting at a temperature of 28 degrees. However, those winds are calm, so much different than what it was like yesterday. We had wind chills in the single digits. Temperatures across the state sitting also in the mid-20s to possibly lower 30s, almost hitting the freezing mark there in Williamsport. Across the Northwest Plateau, Erie sitting in the lower 20s, but the warm spot this afternoon are across the southeast county regions, sitting at 36 down there in Philadelphia. So not much warmer, but a little bit warm down there. Across the U.S., we have frigid temperatures across the upper plains. We do have this cold shot that is moving across those areas. Farther to the south, across the Gulf states are sitting in the 60s, so a lot warmer down there. Temperatures are departing from average this afternoon. So far, these high temperatures sitting about 10 to 20 plus degrees below average this afternoon, 11 degrees colder than average here in State College, such as 16 degrees below average in Erie, so quite cold we've been seeing this mid-December. Radar and satellite this afternoon, we did have a few snow showers across southwest PA this morning, clearing out for this afternoon. Again, as that high pressure system begins to move in from the northwest, bringing in another shot of colder air for the overnight lows, but otherwise staying dry. Our next system out here in the central plains, now beginning to get its act together, will slowly drift northeastward throughout the weekend, and that will bring our pattern change. So taking a look, high pressure beginning to slide east as we head into Saturday, could break records across the northeast as it's projected to hit 1050 millibars, quite strong. But that will begin to slowly shift eastward throughout the weekend, and our low pressure system will begin to slowly shift itself eastward, bringing a chance for wintry mix across the central half of the state, especially Sunday afternoon evenings, because this high pressure system, since it's so strong, it will help to funnel in that cold air across central Pennsylvania, basically locking it in place, allowing for that wintry mix to continue as we head into early Monday morning. So tracking out closer to our region, we can see precipitation will begin to move into the western half of the state by early Sunday morning, and that will continue to drift eastward, bringing into the center county region by 2 o'clock Sunday. Look at that, temperatures only sitting into the low 30s with that cold air, again, filtering with that high pressure system. We're going to stay mostly snow throughout the afternoon and evening hours, but that rain snow line will continue to slowly drift northward as we do lose that high pressure presence. But otherwise, snow falling across much of the northern tier. Interstates such as I-99, I-80 will generally be impacted if you have any travel plans Sunday evening. Might want to stay off the roads. But by Sunday, late Sunday night into early Monday morning, that rain snow line will begin to drift northward, changing most areas to just a plain cold rain. In terms of early snowfall amounts, we should see a general 2 to 4 inches along the I-99 corridor, maybe a little bit more toward I-80 corridor up towards Williamsport. Could see maybe 2.5, maybe 3 to 4 inches up there. But otherwise, Not a big snowmaker, but since it's coming down in about 12 hours or less, it will make for travel impacts likely Sunday evening. Tonight, cold, that high pressure moving in, 12 degrees tonight. Might want to bring out those winter coats if you're heading out the door. Tomorrow, not much warmer, still sitting about 8 degrees below average, high of 31 degrees with mostly sunny skies, maybe a few clouds in the afternoon. And your outlook for the next 7 days, not getting much warmer throughout the weekend. We have that snow system moving in Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, those will be the warmer days of the week with general rain showers possible Monday and Tuesday. And then our next system possibly moves in on Thursday, bring the next threat for clouds and maybe potential wintry mix. Anyway, have a great weekend, stay safe on Sunday, and have a great rest of your week. Good evening. I'm student meteorologist Dennis Khrulov here with your Friday evening CNET forecast. So despite it being the Friday the 13th, conditions are far from scary this afternoon with, again, mostly sunny skies with temperatures making it into the mid-70s here in Happy Valley. The dew point in the 50s is making it feel quite dry out there as well, so we're not dealing with the high humidity we've experienced all summer long, and basically no wind as well. And then across the remainder of the state, temperatures are generally into 70s to low 80s with mostly sunny skies. Pittsburgh, one of our warmer spots, sitting at 81 this afternoon, but otherwise, you can't beat this weather for mid-September. And then across the Northeast, same story going overhead with high pressure system in place that is allowing for sinking air and leading to these very warm conditions. And it's a pretty strong high pressure system because it is blocking out any precipitation from entering the region. And again, radar and satellite this afternoon, not much going on. But then zooming out to the rest of the country, we do have remnants of Hurricane Francine, our biggest weather story this week, bringing some showers and thunderstorms right now to the central United States. And we do have this new system that is being currently watched by the National Hurricane Center that could bring our next threat for precipitation here in Pennsylvania, but more on that in a little bit. Taking a look at the drought tracker, we do have some drought currently impacting southwest PA with the highest categories across Westmoreland, Fayette, Somerset, even into portions of Washington and Greene counties where there are currently water restrictions in place, so hopefully those areas see some rain soon. So tracking it out tonight, temperatures dropping down to 50s with mostly clear conditions. Basically rinse and repeat. By tomorrow morning, we'll have temperatures rebounding to the 60s. And then tomorrow afternoon, another spectacular afternoon with temperatures making it to the upper 70s to low 80s. If you have not had some of those summer activities yet, definitely plan those for tomorrow afternoon. Spectacular day. And then tomorrow night into Sunday morning. Rinse and repeat, as I said, temperatures dropping down to the 50s and then rebounding back into the 60s by Sunday morning. And our weather pattern is staying dry. Our next threat for precipitation will not come until Wednesday, early Wednesday into the afternoon hours. We do have those potential tropical remnants make into our local region by then. Right now, there's still high model uncertainty, but this does look to be our next best threat for precipitation. If you're a lover of those warm conditions are not leaving anytime soon. With the latest Climate Prediction Center odds, do have high probabilities across much of the Great Lakes region and even to the northeast for those above normal temperatures, and correlating that with moisture content, staying relatively dry as well. So Wednesday might be the only threat for precipitation here in our local region. So tonight, low of 54 degrees, passing clouds. If you're heading out and about, bring those jackets. It will feel a little bit chilly, but again, not terrible. And then tomorrow will be our warmest day of this stretch yet. High temperatures making it into the low 80s with plentiful of sunshine and maybe some winds out of the east at 5 to 10 miles per hour, but otherwise very calm. Might want to do some last-minute swimming with those warm conditions. Anyway, tracking out your 7-day outlook, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, rinse and repeat with temperatures making it to the upper 70s to low 80s with generally a few clouds. But as our next system approaches Wednesday, we'll have the threat for some showers, but right now it does not look to be a complete washout. And then once that system moves through, we'll return back to that really dry pattern and those temperatures will remain above normal as we close out the next work week. So get outdoors, enjoy those calmer and nice conditions because I know in a few months we'll be complaining that it's too cloudy, too cold, or too rainy. Who knows? Anyway, I'm student meteorologist Dennis Khrulov. Have a great weekend and week ahead.